Hello friends, welcome to the making of a Fruit Ninja game in Scratch, and we are in the part 5, and in this part we are going to make the splash mark of the fruit on the wall or the stage of our game. So let's start. First of all, let me show you what we have done so far in our game. If I click in the green flag and the apple just comes out from the bottom of the stage, and we can slice the apple like this. And while we are slicing the apple, we can see a lot of particles that fall out from the apple. And today we are going to make the splash mark on the wall so that it looks even good when we cut the apple. So let's start. So to make the splash mark, so let's go to the choose the sprite option and let's click on the paint, and here we are going to make our splash mark. So let's call this sprite splash mark first, SPLAS, splash MARK mark, and let's draw a splash mark. So for drawing, well, let's choose a brush tool, and then we are going to select our color. For the apple, we will just choose a red color, and let me just increase the size of the brush. Okay, and next let's just make the splash mark ourselves, and like this. So you can make your own design of the splash, and this is my design of the splash. It might not look good, but it's good to go. And let me use a bucket tool to just fill everything with that red color, and that's my splash mark. It looks a little bit bigger in the stage, so let me make it smaller by clicking on the pointer icon and decreasing the size a little bit. Okay, that looks good, and I'll call this costume the apple splash. Okay, APPL apple, SPLAS splash, and we will have a lot of different fruit splash. For now I am just making apple splash, and if you want to make other fruit splash, you can just create from here and just give a different color for other fruits, like for pineapple, for banana, for watermelon. You can create different splash. So this will be the apple splash. And now let's get to the code, and let's do some coding so that we can show our apple splash when we cut the apple. Yeah, so let's go to the events, drag a when green flag click block, and after we have dragged the when green flag click block, it's time to hide the splash mark first. So to hide it, we go to the looks, go downwards and drag a hide block here. So when we click on the green flag, the splash mark is actually hidden at first, and after that let's set the ghost effect of the apple splash. Yeah, so why we need to set the ghost effect? Because we don't want the splash to appear like this. Yeah, it's too much bright color, so it needs to be a little bit of transparent. So for that, let me go to looks and go downwards, and there is a change color effect. Drag this block just below the hide block, and we are going to change the ghost effect. Okay, not the color effect, by 10 is enough, I think. And after that, we need to make our splash go in the backward layer, so this will be in the back layer. So for that, let's go downwards here, and there is something called go to front layer. Drag this one, and let's push it to the back layer, so it will go to the back layer, so that it will not interfere with other objects like apple. Yeah, so apple should be in the front of the splash. If something like this happens, then it doesn't look good, so the apple needs to be at the front layer. That's why we just make sure that the splash is on the back part. of the stage. And after that, let's go to the apple and let's see if we have broadcasted something or not. Yeah, so if you see, if the apple is touching mouse pointer and if we have done the mouse done, then we broadcast slice apple message. So on receiving this slice apple message, we are going to make this splash appear. Okay, so let me go to the splash mark, and here let's go to the events and let's search for when I receive a slice apple message. So when we receive the slice apple message, first of all we are going to change the costume to this apple splash. So let's go to the looks and let's drag a switch costume block, and we are going to switch the costume to apple splash, because there will be different splash costumes. For now it's just an apple splash, but we will have different costumes here for a banana apple. That's why we need to switch the costume at this place, yeah, when we receive the apple slice apple message. And after we have changed the costume, and let's create the clone of this splash. Okay, for that let's go to the control, go downwards, and there's a create a clone of myself block, drag it, and that's it. So we create a clone of this splash, and after that let's drag a when I start as a clone block. Yeah, and then first of all let's change a little bit of a color effect for this splash. So let's go to looks and go downwards and drag a change color effect block, and we are going to change the color effect by some random number. So let's go to the operators and drag a when I mean pick a random number block, and we are going to pick a random number between 0 and 10. It's enough. Next let's set the size of our splash also. Okay, so let's go to the looks and drag a set size block just below the change color effect block, and we are going to set a size to a random number also. So sometimes it will show bigger, sometimes it will show smaller. So let's go to the operators, drag a pick a random number block, and we are going to pick a random number between 80 and 120, so that when the splash mark shows up, it will always show in a random number of a random size. And after that let's go to the motions and drag a go to random position block, and for the splash let's make it go to mouse pointer. Okay, and after that we are going to show the splash. So let's go to the looks menu, go downwards and drag a show block just below the go to mouse pointer block, and after that we need to make sure that the splash looks like an splash. But for now let's see what happens. Yeah, if I click on the green flag, so the splash is hidden. If I just cut, so you can see the splash, but it just keeps remaining. Yeah, the splash keeps on remaining, so we don't want this type of effect. Yeah, it needs to hide for after some time. So let me click on the splash, and after we have created the clone, after it has shown, then let's go to control and drag a repeat block, and we are going to repeat something 10 times. First of all let's go to the looks and go downwards and drag a change color effect block, and here we are going to change the ghost effect by about 5. So we are going to just increase the ghost effect so that the splash looks more transparent as the time goes by. And let's go to the control again and drag a wait block 2. So we are going to wait for about 0.2 seconds every loop, and after it has completed the 10 loops, we are going to delete the splash. So let's go downwards here and drag a delete this clone block like this. Okay, and now let's see our splash effect. Let me click in the green flag and let me cut the apple. Yeah, and you can see the splash disappears, yeah, with time, and that looks great. And that's it, guys, for today's tutorial. It's an splash effect on the wall, and we can see the splash effect. And as we increase the number of fruits, it will look more cool and more effective. Yeah, but for now, we have only apple. That's why you might not like the effect. But once there are a lot of fruits, it will just blend in to our game. So thank you, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my channel, and see you in the next part.